and gentlemen, give it up for Jessica Wild. Tatiana, she was on RuPaul's Drag Race. This is Miss Grace Nation, Savannah Rivers, Valelucia. This is Boots, Bianca DeBois.
I'm Miss Chastity, Vita Development. Morgana Deluxe.
Time to get real.
Hey, love bugs, it's Lorraine, and I am here at the Polo exclusively, honey. Sitting here, and I'm about to ask the legendary, and these bitches is knocking because that's how they do, honey, because they can't see a queen get an interview, honey. This is Madsion Banks, honey. How are you, darling?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Oh, my God. Hold on one second. This is what I did for... Can you open that and tell that bitch that we are interviewing? Who is that? Bitch, you fucking up an interview. I'm going to punch you in your face.
Time to get real.
Anyways, let's go back to what we were saying, honey. Ladies, I need you to shh. Ladies and gentlemen, shh. Let me get through this interview. There's too much shade tonight, honey. And I am all about being a white woman and all about love, honey. Give it up for Miss Madsion Banks, honey. How are you, darling?
I'm fabulous. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, so let's talk about, I know we have a kind of neutral agreement about these queens, honey, who perform for free. How do you feel about that?
Oh my God, if there's anything I hate, is a queen that works for free. I would say all of their names, but it's too many to list. But you can pan to the side if you'd like to see one.
Time to get real.
Stop. But anyways, no, so honestly, what is it that bothers you about it? Because listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a queen that has been doing this for so long that I do a lot of charity events. But you know, I retired performing, honey. I love the camera. But I hear what you're saying because I honestly feel that it's the RuPaul Drag Race that has affected a lot of the queens because the drag industry has went down since I started 10 years ago. Do you agree?
Well, I agree and I disagree to a certain extent. I think RuPaul's Drag Race, I think it's a wonderful outlet. I think it's a great platform for a lot of drag queens. I think it gives the community something to aspire to instead of just thinking that you're always going to be a club queen. Now we have a platform in mainstream where we can, you know, basically reach beyond the stars if we want to. So I think it's a wonderful platform. I do think sometimes it takes away kind of from like a little bit of the essence of like getting ready, because what you see on TV, you know, it's a quarter of what really goes on behind the scenes. So there's a pro and a con to everything.
Like with me, and when I say that I love RuPaul's Drag Race and I inspire to be on the show one day, bitch, call me girl. But no shade. I just think that what happens is that the club scene has died down when it comes to the drag scene. And I've come from a scene of legends. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nations, the Chanel Famouses. Those are the Divine Spice. Those are people that I've come from. You know what I mean? Like your mother, legend, honey. I love her. Rest in peace and soul. You know, Miss Banks, honey, herself. So I think that they forget that we have the talent to possess, and we are the ones that fill your club, honey. RuPaul Girls is cute every now and then, honey, and I love it, and I appreciate drag for what it is. But I think that it starts at home, and our clubs need to understand we are the queens that have the followings, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I agree to a certain extent, and I also appreciate that the show does open up all kinds of doors. So I think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And if there's ever been like a drag queen to look after, I mean, why not RuPaul to start this?
Okay, Mama is beat, honey. No, listen, Mama is legendary. And so now let me ask you, so what bothers you the most about a queen working for free? Because I remember, and I'm going to be honest with you, when I first started here at the Polo, they had Thursday night amateur nights. I did it for 2 years straight for free, girl, and I earned my spot here at the Polo Club. I just feel that recently that the girls is just like, okay, well, bitch, if you can get in drag, honey, you're on the stage. We earned our keep back in the day. I remember when Angelica Nations and all those other girls were on that stage, we had to earn our keep. You know what I'm saying? And working for free, 2 years, 3 numbers, girl, all the time. It happened. You know what I'm saying? So what do you say to the inspiring queens that's trying to get to where you're at?
When I say that I don't like queens who work for free, I mean girls who want to be established. I do think we all have to crawl before we walk. I too absolutely had many a times when I was working for free to build my character, to build and learn. You know, it's all about learning. What I don't appreciate are the girls that want to get booked on like major nights and will do it for $20 on a lipstick or $20 on a Tootsie Roll. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, like because they feel like they're gonna get their name out there without working for it.
And you're taking away from the girls who invest so much money. Drag is an art. It is a form of expression. So I do think if you're established and you have a name for yourself, you should be compensated for it. Absolutely. Hair is not hair is not cheap. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I was looking at other people and I thought that hair is let's pay on the camera. Girl, she wanna be in camera. Get in camera, girl.
Nobody takes the camera, man. Go back.
I don't know what's going on, but all I can say is
Time to get real.
So listen, this is the Rainbow Show. We're gonna continue this interview, but listen, I understand what you're saying, and I kind of feel the same way when it comes to that, because when you mark your name to the degree, it becomes a business. And especially when you're rocking like these wigs, these costumes. Because I've been following Mama since I remember the first time that Princess Jenny brought you here, and I've been watching all your shows online. And I didn't follow you in New York because I don't see those shows, but I've seen your Hartford shows, and she brings it.
Samantha Chanel, and she is the biggest and more diva that everybody could see, because you know what? She's from New York. She's Dominican, but at the...
Tú eres dominicana.
Tú eres dominicana, ¿verdad? Tú eres dominicana.
Okay.
She did a perfect show in Espanol, and I met her a few years ago, and you know what? This is talent. This is a real diva, because you know what? We go way back, and I know her mother. That's her blessing, my blessing, and for old school, for legends, she proves herself every day. And you know what?
Absolutely, and I agree.
Mwah.
And I agree.
Mwah.
And I
you,
agree.
you know-
That's why I say this. I was just saying earlier how when I first started at the Polo, it was Angelica Nations and you and all the other girls who started.
like so many years
That's what I'm saying. So I appreciate history. This is the now. We are the. Oh, okay.
Look at this.
Are those real?
They are, right, baby? They are.
No. Okay. Them shits cost $1,300 per nipple, honey.
Hers are real, and the mines are covered.
And
So
the difference between me and a lot of the girls is that mine are custom made.
Okay. Listen, hold on, no shade. I've seen a lot of breastplates, honey, and honey, they match the cocoa skin perfectly, honey.
Custom.
Do you know what custom is? Spell that.
C-U-S-T-O-M.
Tom.
Custom.
Okay. No, but listen, I respect what you're saying. Absolutely. So we're going to end this because I need to go out and get fucked up, and she needs to get ready for her next show. No, I am recording your shows. Say something to the camera where they can see you.
that's my diva.
To everyone watching, I love everyone. I know everyone thinks I'm shady, but in all honesty, I am. Bye.
Okay, now let me close this out, honey. Listen, but listen, I don't consider myself shady. I consider myself the truth, honey. And if the truth hurts, bitch, then we shady hoes.
Hashtag sorry.
Okay, Madison Banks, bitch, follow her.